Can I see the tape? We're taping down leaves that we found on the walk to remember that walk. Mm-hmm. And that's what we're doing.
And just to honor the leaves.
Yeah, just to honor the leaves as well. And that's very important because it's important to honor nature as a human being.
Let's dance! Come on! Come on, faster!
On the flesh? I mean, I know I should have by now, but I just feel like I never...
We have a guest.
A guest?
Oh! Oh my God!
Can you introduce us?
This is Gorilla. This is Gorilla.
Is he friendly?
Gorilla, this is Dana. Gorilla.
Hello.
No need for a knife.
How are you?
The gorilla's friendly. This is David.
Hi.
Did you teach him to shake hands like that?
No, he knew already. So Gorilla, this is Yehuda.
He seems kind of friendly.
This is Zoe.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, the gentleman.
Hi.
Okay, you make fist. Make fist. Punch. And then you punch my fist. And then explosion. Gorilla. Ha. No. Ha. Piano.
The gorilla? Well, we met him this weekend. I was a little surprised. He didn't have a lot to say, but on the other hand, he didn't kill anyone that I saw. Did you?
He ate 2 entire tubes of lipstick out of my purse.
Gorilla suits aren't that realistic, but I think this gorilla is pretty gorilla-ic. I think gorillas are dangerous
Why?
because they're so big and they can kill people, and they're so strong.
Someone needs to ask hard questions about why there's a gorilla in Western Mass. And I think that what's happening right now is there's a lot of just kind of acceptance across the board. There's a gorilla.
A
gorilla, sure.
Let's teach it
that
how to
makes
use
sense,
an
right?
iPad.
But it doesn't make sense. There could not be and is not a gorilla in Western Mass at the moment. It isn't. Let's be honest. We know it's not a gorilla.
I mean,
Right?
it could have escaped from MIT and, run up
Exactly.
the interstate and over into the hills and have
Some
just
sort of
been-
extinct ape, maybe that they had cloned at MIT. I think now
Yeah.
that to me would make some sense. Like a
Yeah.
Gigantopithecus that's perhaps just kind of been reanimated, I think would that just Occam's razor would dictate that would probably make the most sense.
And also, I mean, it just came in and it was like it opened the refrigerator like it knew what a refrigerator was.
Since 8 at table is about as big a dinner as most of us are giving today, this means that you will probably need 3 or possibly 4 serving spoons. Tablespoons may be used. 2 or 3 serving forks, large dinner forks may be used. 8 tablespoons, only if soup is to be served in soup plates with rims. 11 or 12 if 3 or 4 are to be used as serving spoons. I already knew that.
Immediate tool use.
Yeah. So I don't know where that fits with a gorilla theory. I would say, I mean, I have a lot of respect for gorillas.
It could have been related to a gorilla.
Could be, like a cousin or an aunt.
I think keeping this story away from the New Hampshire Gazette is paramount until you make a decision, though, because otherwise the place will be lousy with reporters.
If we wanted to like make the gorilla part of our family, I think we would have to agree with Dad first, and then we would probably have to like get like paperwork done to have a gorilla in a regular household. He could become a musician and just never show his face. He could become, or just, he could also pretend that he's always in a gorilla suit, and that's just his character. Or he could be like an actor who always plays a gorilla or something like that. But if he's a musician, he also never, he could play the piano. I mean, he's very great at the piano. So I'm thinking he could probably play the piano and never ever show his face. And nobody would know he was a gorilla. And then when he did have to, he could just be in a gorilla suit.
Well, the thing is that Junior here seems to get along with him so well. I wonder if we could have some kind of under-the-table arrangement for him to be an au pair. I mean, it's my dream to have an au pair so that he can be bilingual.
Well, Chicago's a pretty big city, so there are a lot of people. So I think there are a lot of weird people too. So seeing a gorilla probably would be still surprising if I took him around Chicago. If I took a gorilla to the market, it would eat everything.
If I brought a gorilla to school, I think everybody would love it, so they would ask me to bring it every day.
It would eat probably everything out. Every banana.
Maybe he would be playing baseball. When he caught the ball, he would be like happy, like pounding it against his chest.
I felt, for me, the gorilla was like this rip in the fabric of decency and civil society, and I felt really traumatized and felt like this intrusion into our beautiful respite here. And I kind of wish we hadn't even seen the gorilla rant on and on. Actually, I thought we've been talking about Donald Trump. Was there a gorilla? Because I never saw a gorilla. I'm talking about the debate.
The humans invited me to watch the debate, and I see the two people, Hillary and Donald remind me of a cousin of mine who is a orangutan, and I know him. He likes to beat his chest and be the big baboon, but he will get a shit thrown in his face. I know, I've seen this happen before many times.
Trump is like a gorilla in many ways, but I think that it's interesting. Because, every human is like a gorilla in some way, but Trump seems very gorilla-ish in terms of how limited his mental capacity is.
Come to think of it, maybe we should build a wall to keep the gorillas contained.
I'm very proud of my Hillary, especially because she seems very powerful.
I mean, I would definitely vote for the hairy gorilla instead of Trump. I mean, definitely, I would prefer that he's way more presidential.
Who would you put on the ticket with the hairy gorilla?
That's a great question.
Maybe a bonobo, so there's some gentleness.
Yeah, a bonobo
to balance out the fierceness.
Definitely.
Human women are not interested, but I did go on a date, and we saw a movie called King Kong, and it was good in the middle, but I did not like the ending. And she never called me again. Do I like women with lots of hair? Yes. But around here there are women who do not shave their legs so much. That's a little nicer to pet.
I would not share anything with the gorilla. Do not want like ticks or fleas in my hair and stuff.
Look, I'm the judge around here. And when I say gorillas can't be in this house, I mean it. No gorillas in this house. If I have to take justice into my own hands against that beast, I'll do it.
Maybe he's just a pure eruption of the magical into our lives, which the children can accept, coming from the world they do, but the adults have to find some meaning.
Yeah.
He's some sort of meta gorilla.
Why is the gorilla any different from Jackson's sheep?
When I was at sleepaway camp, I felt a lot more like a gorilla of some kind because there was no one else for miles around except for the people at the camp, and it was just, you could go off into the forest for hours, and it was really interesting just feeling like a gorilla and how they would feel.
I feel most like an animal when I'm with an animal.
Hurry! Bong, bong, bong!
Dad, computer, come screen. You touch, it moves. Ha! Yeah, look, gorilla. See, look, and you can search up things like blah, blah, blah. Gorilla. That's on a screen. Are you homesick? Oh, it's okay. You want to go back to the forest? Come on. Okay. Here, as a goodbye present. It's a wig. And here. Come on. You're so close. We'll come back and visit? Yeah, come back and visit. Bye. Go back to your family. They're probably waiting for you. But come back and visit. Bye. Come back and visit soon. Don't bang into a tree.